Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Vlogmas. Today is December 22nd. I got my fancy shirt on. And you're in a different position because I've been filming videos. Today I filmed my best romances of the year, best or top new to me authors, and the books I wish I had read this year. So I have 3 videos. I really hope they recorded well. I haven't checked yet. I hope they recorded well, because that took me several hours, and then I'm gonna get them edited and up. They will probably be up next week is what I'm thinking. So I'm excited about them. I don't know. I'm excited. I decided today at this point. Oh no, hold on, I didn't plug the microphone in. I sure hope that was plugged in earlier. I'm gonna be real sad if it wasn't. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. I decided not to do a least favorite books of the year video, and not because I think there's anything wrong with that, but just because of how it made me feel. Like, I was feeling so much anxiety about making that video that I just sort of felt like, if you feel that anxious about it, it's not a fun video for you to make, so just don't make it. Because that's something that I don't make money. I mean, I make like teensy, this is not a job for me, right? Like, my booktube is a passion project. This is just a fun thing for me where I just love talking about books. I love making videos. Cosmo, what are you doing? I just love doing it. It's just like my hobby, right? But it's a hobby that I really love, and so when I think about making a video and I feel like anxious about it, then I think, well, maybe you should not do that. So I decided at this point I won't do it. I may change my mind now that I've got the best of videos, but I don't know. Also, I just feel like, I don't know, like, I don't really want to talk about things negatively. I don't really want to have a video at this point for me. I don't want a video where I just sit there and talk about books I didn't like, you know? I feel like it's different in a reading vlog when I read something I didn't like because it's happening in that moment, but anyway. So I just finished filming. Still got my fancy shirt on. Don't you worry, rest assured, I'm gonna go put my sweatshirt on here in just a minute. I also curled my hair. But I thought I would film my video clip while I was all dressed up. And I also forgot to take thumbnails. That's something they don't really tell you about BookTube, is that, or YouTube, there's so many different steps to it, you know? Anyway, today I have a new kombucha to try, and this one is pineapple peach. I haven't even opened my tea yet. I don't know why. It's just been a day. So, this actually does smell vinegary, that is true. But I can smell the peachy pineapple here, so I am excited about it, but I am gonna go in with low expectations because we know how I feel about kombucha. Anyway, I don't love it. I don't hate it. That's something for sure. I don't hate it. Here's my cute cup. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna taste it. I can't talk anymore. That's pretty interesting. You can definitely taste the pineapple peach. It tastes like, that's pretty good. I think this is the one that has stevia in it. Is this the one that has stevia in it? Because this is, yeah, it does have stevia in it. This is the one that Brie recommended to me. It has stevia in it. Interesting. I like this. It's tasty. Alright, so once again, I haven't really read anything to update you on. Now that my filming is over, I plan to work, but then I also plan to read a lot, and I also got this audiobook. This is on Scribd. I really wanted to read this year, and I just didn't. So when I saw this show up on Scribd for the audiobook, I snagged it. Because it has Tessa Dare, Sarah McLean, Joanna Shupe, which are all of my favorite authors, and Sophie Jordan, which I have never actually read her adult romances, and she's been on my list want to try for historical romances. So I'm listening to this. I just barely started it right before I started filming, and I really love it. It's Tessa Dare's story, so I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. I just wanted to try and have a chance to listen to this before it was Christmas, and then I wouldn't want to, so I put Chris the Cole on hold to listen to that. Cosmo went and got his toy. Cosmo, did you get a toy? Come here. Oh, thanks. Anyway, that is all that's happening today. I'm sorry I don't have more to update you on, but I am excited about the videos. And do you like my shirt? It's so pretty, huh? I feel so like, I don't know, I was gonna say Victorian, but that's probably not right. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. I think this might actually be the last Vlogmas vlog. I will miss you all. I'm still gonna vlog. I like to do, if you're new to my channel, I do weekly vlogs too. They usually have a theme. So I'm still gonna have probably one vlog a week. And, but yeah, the daily, or the multiple times a week daily vlogs are probably not gonna happen anymore. But it was really fun. I really loved Vlogmas, so I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Hello friends, I've been listening to this today, How the Duke Stole Christmas, and I just finished the first story, which was by Tessa Dare, and it was called Meet Me in Mayfair, and this was honestly so adorable. Like, I'm in a different spot, and this is a weird... It was so adorable. I gave this 4 stars. The story, it was just super fun, super cute, really had fun Christmassy vibes too. Like, there's a scene where they're walking through the streets of London and they're looking at all the shops all decorated, and it was just really, really fun. Just a happy, I don't know, I loved it. It was funny, and I feel like Tessa Dare can kind of do no wrong, so it was great. I loved it. It's basically about a girl named Louisa who has that night at the ball to find a husband, or her family is going to be evicted by the Duke of Thorndale. So she goes to the ball, and her friend is there too, and her friend begs her to switch dance cards with her, and so she does, and the person that she ends up dancing with is the enemy of the Duke, which it was just, so of course, like, they have their romance. It was so cute, honestly. I really, really loved it. It was super fun, super sweet, lots of good Christmassy vibes, and yeah, I've been wanting to read this forever. I've had it on my shelf forever, but I'm always kind of put off by anthologies, especially when they're kind of big. Like, I want the tree in the background, but I don't want all the sun in my glasses. Anyway, it was really cute, so I'm gonna listen to the next one. The next one is by Sarah McLean, and I'll just update you guys as I finish each story. So, it was fun. I liked it. Good evening, friends. Yeah, I haven't done the tea tasting yet today. I updated you a little bit, right? I updated you? Yeah, I updated you. I updated you twice. 2 times. Zero fun footage of the day because, like, honestly, I really, like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I mean, like, I don't know, like, it's almost 10 o'clock at night here, and we're gonna taste this tea, which is an after-dinner tea. Did you see? So I figured that would be good to do at night, but then I almost forgot. So, I just made it real quick because I got to this point in the mail order Midwinter Bride. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. I got about halfway through, and it's honestly, like, it's so delightful. Like, it really, really is. This is basically about Kale and Anya? Why is this such a struggle? Anya. We're gonna call her Anya. Kale and Anya. Kale is the barbarian. Anya is the sorceress who was brought to be his bride, but they had this, like, thing where he felt like she didn't want him, and he really only wanted to be with her if she wanted him, and then she is feeling, like, rejected by him, and, like, he's not interested in her at all. but they're both like super attracted to each other and interested in each other, and they're on this journey. I'm not exactly sure why, but they're traveling together. And it's a really fun read, honestly. Like, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's super fun. It's very fast-paced. It's just really honestly great. And Kale, the hero, is the biggest alpha mellow I've ever seen in my life. Like, I just adore this guy. There was this scene where a little girl, like, he's supposed to be this big, tough barbarian who, like, just kills people and is brutal and rips them stem to stern with jawbones and stuff, you know? And he is passing judgment on, in this town square, I guess, where some of like the magistrates are trying to decide the punishment for these people, and he pardons some people, and it's all very like really reveals a lot about his character and how he feels about justice and things like that, which is really interesting. And then this little girl, like he's crossing the street, and this little tiny girl sees that he's like frowning as he's walking across the street, and she has this little flower that she's holding out to him, and he keeps the flower like and carries it all day. And it's just alpha mellow, like definition of an alpha mellow. Like, he's a really tough, hard nails guy, but he's just a big old softie on the inside, and he is 100% gone for this woman, and it's very, very fun. It's a super fun, very fast-paced, very interesting read. There's also a little bit of a dialogue about, like, how magic works in this world, and, like, they talk about that magic has a cost, and, like, the ethic side of using magic, and that if the sorcerer uses magic, they're not necessarily the one who's paying the cost, and it will show up to someone else, like they'll have an injury or something because of the magic that was used. It's just really, really great, honestly. Like, it's pretty fantastic. I'm super impressed with it. So that's what I've been reading. I don't know if I'm going to finish this tonight. I don't know. This last vlog for Vlogmas is going to be maybe a little bonkers. Like, the day is over, and I've just talked to you a couple of times, but I don't know. That's just how we're at now. We have 2 days until Christmas. What? 2 days? I haven't wrapped a single present yet, you guys. So guess what I'm doing tomorrow? You got it. I'm gonna wrap presents tomorrow. I'm gonna make cookies and treats. It's gonna be a good day. So, anyway, the mail order Midwinter Bride, so far at 50% in. I highly recommend it. It's a good time. It's really, really fun. So let's taste our tea in our romance reader mug. From Literary Enchantments, they open on January 4th. I'm very excited about this. I don't know about this, you guys. I can smell the licorice already. Honestly, all of these teas kind of taste the same. I don't like that one bit. That is a garbage tea. I don't like it at all. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I just really hate that one. It's not good. One taste, that's it. I don't like it. This has roasted chicory root, aniseed, sweet fennel seed, licorice root. They hit us with three. Three of those licorice flavors. Why do you need 3? And it tells you the percentage, too. Oh no, that's chicory root. 20% sweet fennel seed, cardamom pod, orange peel, ginger root. Now, if it had those last 3 and the chicory root, I would be on board. But no, they had to stick all 3 of those different words for licorice flavoring in there. So, alright, I'm probably sounding a bit loopy because it is late, and I'm gonna go and talk to you tomorrow. We'll have a morning update tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have finished the mail order Midwinter Bride by then. See you then. Hello my friends, welcome back to the very last day of Vlogmas. It's Christmas Eve! Merry Christmas Eve! Merry Christmas Eve! I can't believe that Christmas is here already. Like, it's just kind of bonkers. But I am going to do, this may very well be the last clip that I film for this vlog because I just want to take the rest of the day to enjoy being with my family and enjoy them. So I have finished one more book and I read one more story in How the Duke Stole Christmas. I'll talk about that one first. I just read Sarah MacLean's story. In here it was called The Duke of Christmas Present. This is basically sort of had second chance and enemies to lovers in it. So this has the Duke of Alred and Lady Jacqueline. They had, it sounds like they had a love affair earlier and then something tore them apart. They come back together, but she's engaged to somebody else, or maybe not engaged, or she's promised to somebody else. Clearly this story didn't leave a good impression. I mean, I liked the story, it was good. I mean, Sarah MacLean's writing is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of hers. I really did like this story. I did give it 3 stars though, only because it was quite angsty. Like, there was a lot of angst in this, but I still really loved the hero, and I would have loved to see this developed into a full book, but it just didn't really give me happy, feel-good Christmas vibes, but I still enjoyed it. So it was a 3 out of 5 star. Tessa Dares was a 4. I liked that one a lot. I'm currently reading Heiress Alone by Sophie Jordan. I'm liking this a lot. I've heard some people say that this is their favorite of the bunch, and then the last one is Joanna Shupe. So I am going to finish this today. I just don't know if I will be up here updating you. So if you want my final thoughts on that, you can check out my Goodreads review. My Goodreads is linked down below. I may come back and check in, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is probably the last time I will see you before Christmas because I'm going to put the camera away, I'm going to put the computer away, I'm going to wrap presents, bake cookies, and do all the fun things, you know? So, yeah, it's been really fun. It's a fun Christmas read. I'm glad I finally picked that up because if I hadn't, I don't think I would have until next year because I don't want to read a Christmas book in the summer. I also wanted to say thank you so much to a sweet subscriber, Lindsay Touch. She sent me this book from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much. I can't wait to read it. I love this cover. It's beautiful. And I am very excited about this. Thank you so much, Lindsay. That was such a wonderful surprise to see that. And I really loved your note too. Thank you so much. So I have my tea here. And I don't know if you've been watching the calendar or if you've seen this in the other days, but do you know what flavor it is? It's 3 licorice! Could they have picked one I would have liked less? Like, I don't know. This literally has 3 different kinds of licorice. Kazakhstan licorice root, Georgian licorice root, and Egyptian licorice root. Also, this comes with a warning. If you are suffering from hypertension, you should avoid excessive consumption of licorice. Which I didn't know, so we're gonna taste it right now. Oh, I still have my evening tea for tonight because I didn't taste a tea yesterday. So this is actually for December 23rd. I forgot. I have my December 24th, which is like a nighttime tea. So that will actually probably be the last clip. I don't know. But I don't think I will talk to you anyways. I'm drinking out of my Hello Lovely box mug, proud romance reader. We all are. I really, really hate it. I just wanted to taste it for you. I don't like it. It's very terrible. I don't even feel like if you like black licorice you would like this. It honestly, it has like a really musty flavor, which is just not good. So we're gonna chase it with this. This is a new flavor for me. And I think it is watermelon. There we go. Watermelon. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're gonna try it. Also, about the other book that I finished the Midwinter Mail Order Bride, which was honestly pretty short. I think it's about 200 pages. On Kindle it says it takes like 2.5 hours to read it. I read that, loved it, honestly. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was just a complete fun, great time, honestly. I mean, it's not a perfect book, right? Like, but it was so completely fun and enjoyable and immersive. It was just fantastic. The basic premise is that Cale the Barbarian has recently conquered this land, and he is just the conqueror of this land now. And Princess Anya is his mail order bride and is to marry him. And she decides that instead of marrying him, she's going to kill him and take the kingdom for herself. I just literally looked up my review of this because I already did my Goodreads review. And the funny thing is, though, is that Kale rejects her like right off the bat. I talked that a little bit in my other videos, and it was just... So she's kind of feeling rejected by him, and he really, really wants her, but thinks that she doesn't want him, and their love story was super sweet. It was very cute. It was pretty steamy. It was just a fun time, and there were some moments in there as I was reading it. I need to not shut the lid on that when I've got my camera there. That were like low-key funny, you know, like it would be going along and everything, it's on the serious moment, and then it would just have a line in there that was like this little subtle humor, which I really appreciated. I thought it was super fun. I honestly really loved that. And if you're looking, so this is billed as a barbarian romance, but it's like a Heart of Blood and Ashes with humor, levity, very sweet romance, and like it's not that high fantasy and it's not that brutal either, but it was just so fun. And Kale is peak alpha mellow. Like, he is such this big tough barbarian, but then he has all these feelings, and it was so fun. I really, really enjoyed that. That was honestly a little gem that I found, and that's definitely going on my fantasy romance recommendations because it was fantastic. So if you haven't read that and you want something fantasy romance, but maybe you don't want to commit to the time that's involved in A Heart of Blood and Ashes or the really immersive fantasy world, I would highly suggest this because it was just so fun. I just loved it, honestly. I loved it. It was fantastic. So, also I want to show you my new Kindle. My husband got me my new Kindle. Look at its case. Isn't it cute? He set up for me last night, and so of course I basically just only want to read on my Kindle now, so I'm probably just going to have my Kindle in my face all day long. And then, of course, I went on to NetGalley to see what new ARCs they had, and requested a bunch, and got accepted for quite a few, so you know, good times come to future reading. Anyway, this clip is a chaotic mess. I love the barbarian romance novel. It was so cute, so fun. Seriously, highly recommend that one. The Christmas book is really cute and fun too. I am really enjoying that. I'm really interested in Sophie Jordan's one because I know that's like with a lost heiress and a Scotsman, and that sounds like it's really fun. And Joanna Shupe's is a Gilded Age historical romance, so I can't wait to get to that too. So yeah, it's just a really good reading time. I'm ready to bake cookies and wrap presents and have a great day, and I hope that you, if you celebrated it, you have had, by the time you watch this, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and if not, had a great holiday season, and thank you so much for watching all of these vlogs. I love you all. I'll see you in my next video.
Your eyes
Merry Christmas Eve, my friends. It is the end. I decided to come back and give you one final update because I did finish How the Duke Stole Christmas and I really liked this. I feel like all of these... Excuse you. Hey, watch out. His phone is under my desk. I feel like all of these were super cute and very Christmassy. Some of them I liked better than others. Overall, I give this a 4 out of 5 stars. The Sophie Jordan one, I think was my least favorite, honestly, out of all 3 of these, and I'm kind of bummed about that because I have several of her books that I have wanted to get to, and I didn't really love her story in here. It was just, I don't know, it was the one about the Scots and the heiress, it says, when Annis Ballister finds herself stranded in the Highlands during a Christmas snowstorm, she must fend off brigands terrorizing the countryside. Her only hope falls on her neighbor, a surly hermit duke who unravels her with a kiss. And it was definitely cute, but compared to the other ones, it was probably a little bit weaker for sure. My favorites were, I liked Tessa Dare's a lot. Meet Me in Mayfair. I liked that a little bit better than Sarah MacLean's story. I gave Sarah MacLean's a 3.5, but my favorite one by far was Joanna Shupe's. Like, that one just blew me away, honestly. That one was like a 4.5. It was almost a 5-star. It was so good. That one was interesting too because it was set in New York, so it was a Gilded Age one, and the Duke concept, like all these are about dukes, is his name was Duke. He was like the owner of a newspaper, I believe, and he has a woman, Rose, who's working for him, who is a columnist for him, and she runs this column, I think it's called like Mrs. Walker, and it's like this domestic advice type of thing. She's supposed to be this like domestic goddess type of thing, but she's making it all up. She's not really a domestic goddess, she's just making it up, and oh, it was just so cute. Like, she has a Christmas party, her boss, the Duke, her boss insists she hosts a Christmas party, and she doesn't even have a house to host, like a nice house to host a Christmas party, but she has it, and she has someone pretend to be her husband, but there's all this chemistry between her and Duke, and it was just so good, honestly. It was very, very good. Like, her story made this whole thing worth it. Honestly, I liked all of them a lot. I felt like this was definitely one that I would probably reread every year because it was just so cute and fun and comforting. I do think that Sarah's was the most angsty for sure. Like, it wasn't as comforting and fun and happy as the others were. I think that's Sarah's and Sophie's both were that way. Not necessarily angsty, but they weren't the comforting, happy, Christmassy type of stories that I wanted, and I definitely preferred Tessa's and Joanna's in this, but it was really fun. I liked it a lot. I'm really glad that I read it, actually, and I honestly can't even believe that I finished it because I listened to it while I was wrapping presents, so that was great. And now we have our final tea tasting. This one is like nighttime or calm or something like that. I thought it was really cute. We're going to taste it right now. And that definitely tastes very lavendery and licoricey. It's good. You know I don't really like these. This isn't my kind of flavor, but it's definitely a unique one. I'm going to drink it because I need to go to sleep so Santa can come, obviously. But I just want to, if you celebrate it, wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas with your family, and happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas and you just get to have wonderful time off. I just want to say again, I've really loved doing these daily vlogs, and I've really, really loved interacting with you, and I have definitely gotten behind on commenting back, but I've read every single comment, and I just want you all to know that I love and appreciate you being here on this journey with me, and I hope you've enjoyed Vlogmas, and let me know if you think I should do it again next year. I think I will. We'll get a different tea calendar next year. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.